Right, boys. What we saying then? Oh my god, man. Oh my god. What happened? What happened? The hype train takes off again. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Epoch hype. What up, Troglo? Ascension Epoch, let's go. Dude, it seems like a lot of people like it. You didn't expect that shit, did you? Nah, I didn't. I really fucking didn't, bro. 2 more weeks, dude. Troglo, you might have been fucking spot on, man. Maybe I should just listen to you from now on. But let's see. I mean, I think, dude, it depends, man. I think they want to maybe put it out before TWOW, but I could see 2 weeks. I would be happy with 2 weeks, to be honest. Dude, I go on 1 month vacation on Friday. So it's fucking, it's literally hitting my vacation instantly. I love it. Didn't either. Dude, it's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. Dude, I woke up this morning and I was like, what the fuck's going on? Another crazy twist in the story. It just keeps getting wilder, man. How do you do? What up, Sunder? Sunder, are you Ascension Elite? Let's go, boys. Yeah, Morb. I don't really care about Ascension, man. I just want to play Epoch. Same. Dude, I think Ascension's great, personally. Oh, shit. My chat actually works here. Nice. Cool, I can read chat from my own screen now. Just added an extension. We're learning. We're learning. Let's see. You have to cancel your vacation now. Dude, I have to go to Italy like start of September for a week. Now I just want to stream, man. Launching during TWOWs to mitigate server stress could work. Dude, I don't think they're gonna worry about server stress anymore with Ascension, to be honest. They're going to do Saturday release and beat Ambershire by 1 day. That'll be fucking insane, man. But yeah. I started mine yesterday. I was hoping to... Oh, really? Well, I mean... If you started your vacation yesterday, I mean, it's still good, man. That's the thing. Like, we don't know if it's gonna be, I don't know, 2 weeks, in 2 weeks or a week. But I think they want to compete with TWOW, I think. Also didn't see that coming. Yeah, Tenny, it's crazy, man. I don't think anyone did. And I actually tried to get inside scoop earlier, but I couldn't. I asked them, and they said ASAP. Exclamation mark. So I suppose they're trying to get it up as soon as they can. I saw the shit last night thinking, wait till the duck wakes up to this. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Unreal. Vacation in Azeroth, trust, bro. Good thing that now servers can hold 60k people. Yeah. What up, Equinox? What up, Sergio? How you guys doing? Didn't see this come in, but this sounds like a great move. I'll be able to play. Dude, I was going to do a poll. If I miss your messages now, I'm going to do a poll. And I wrote it down already. I just want to see. I have 2 options, okay? No, 4 options. So, what do you think of the Ascension Epoch merge? And I have 4 options. Start the poll, okay? So, we have... I hate it. It was the wrong move. I hate it, but it was the right move. And then I have, I like it, I finally get to play. Yeah, and then the last one is, I like it, Ascension is awesome. Wait. But was the right move? Okay, I can start it like this. Boom. Let's see. Sorry if I missed your messages, boys. Let's see. I told you I'm on sharks, yeah? I mean, dude, was it you that said it like 26th when it was a problem? I hear ducks start quacking. Yeah, bro. Seems like the community is split. Like the new, yeah, you can see like 4,000 thumbs down. It's literally just split. It's crazy, man. But I suppose like a lot of people do thumbs down because they don't really. Some people don't really like Ascension or are scared of it being pay to win and stuff. And I kind of get it in a sense that people don't want to be die hard and don't want the pay to win aspect. But my point is like, we can at least, you know, we can at least be sure of that the first 2 or 3 patches when most people are going to play are going to be pretty good. Pro stable servers, cons, whiny classic, plus talking about pay to win. Yeah, I think, dude, I'm just happy I get to play, man. And I like Ascension in general. I've always liked Ascension. I do agree they have some pay to win options in their store, but as long as it doesn't get brought over to this, I'm happy with it. And if it does, then so be it. Do you get what I mean? At that point, we've already gotten to play it and whatnot. But obviously, if that, you know, and also, I'll talk about that later. Actually, let me see. But does this mean bronze build release faster too? I don't think this will affect the launch for them at all. That's what they said, at least Ascension on their thing. So I don't think it's gonna affect their launch at all. I want to play Epoch because a developer's non-profit idea, but that's the thing. I don't think it's still gonna be that way. No, sorry, I think it's still gonna be that way, Arthur. I think it's still gonna be non-profit until, you know, and if it doesn't at some point, then so be it. But at least we get to enjoy it until then. Do you get what I mean? Now we've been trying to wait. Now we've been trying to play. The only thing we can know for sure now is the server is actually going live. There's no second guessing. And this is actually what we want to play. Such a cool idea. And they still control the pay to win version of it and the development. So I think it's a win, to be honest. Now we will have our wipe. GG. Droglo, I think we might get our wipe, to be honest. I said Epoch Friday. No, yeah. That's true, Tim. Surely they wipe it now? Yeah, I think so. Open registration. Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. Registrations, like, so many people couldn't get to play it, man. I'm just happy for those people that get to play it now as well. I can't imagine how shitty it must have felt not having an account and you know, miss all the hype, essentially. Ascension team's awesome. Always jump on board with WoW delivers. Yeah. Yeah, I think Ascension team's awesome, man. What up, Josh? Feeling good, man. Feeling good. Thanks for the talk this morning, bro. Bronze Spear was already coming in a month or 2. Yeah, I think that's still going to be the case. Why would Ascension do this? It's sort of competing a product. I would assume Epoch. I think Epoch... Dude, I think there's something... You know, obviously, there was one guy in the team that's also in Ascension. So he was working for both teams, essentially. That's what I heard. Or read. I don't know. But I think that could be the case. That they were kind of assisting them behind the scenes and then just got some rights of the product. I could see Ascension using Epoch's world for their future content. I could see that. Because Epoch's world, quests, everything looks amazing. I could see them use that for example, COA. Why Frost Rayron? Yeah. Bring 63k people into your launcher simply to see your awesome introduction video from the launcher is a win. Yeah. Also that. People are just gonna try out Ascension stuff, essentially. A lot of people that wouldn't will. Not everyone, but a lot of people. Anyone played a lot of Ascension? I played the classless version, and now I'm trying out the Bronzebeard stuff. What are we in for? They do have a lot of like XP pots and like instant. You can, you know, instant profession up to max level if you pay for it and stuff. But that's on their other servers. So as long as that doesn't come to, you know, Epoch, we're cooking. But if it does, then I don't know. Just as a FYI, I'm going to the Discord. We get a double chat. One on the top of each other. Wait, what? Oh, can you see my fucking thing? Wait. Fuck, I thought I was the only one that could see this. Okay, wait. Let me move that. Thanks for pointing that out, bro. This was some new stuff, so I can actually see this on my screen without turning to the left all the time. I'm learning, bro. Let me... Fuck. Yeah, I don't need this. Whatever. I'll use this when I'm playing games. Okay. You moved? Nah, I'm moving this weekend. So, dude, I'm kind of hoping right after the weekend they launch, to be honest. I was doing a joking 2 weeks ago saying the code needs to be enhanced of another team. Oh, you were right. Yeah, a lot of people were speculating stuff, and I thought it was crazy, bro. But I guess you guys were right. What up, Alshak? They already stated the Epoch team is in charge of everything, and it won't be paid to win. Yeah, exactly. That's what they said. So that's what I'm saying. Like, right now, that's what they're saying, and I'm gonna believe it. And I think it's gonna be that way until maybe numbers dwindle down a bit. And then maybe I could see them try to squeeze something in. I don't know. But then again, maybe they won't. Said it before, it's a good time to be a WoW player. Yeah, definitely. What's the player cap on Ascension? I'm not sure the player cap, but they can handle a huge fucking load. You know what I'm saying? Also have to think Ascension would lose people to Epoch. Maybe a small amount. Yeah, but at the same time, I think once COA is out, you're gonna get a lot of Epoch players interested in that. Because COA is fucking cool. I think they made a good choice. Yeah, let's see. So, I finally get to play 49%. So it seems like... I hate it, but it was the right move. Okay, 26% is on that too. You look like a porn star. Thanks, man. My sister actually said that. She said I look like a 80s porn star. If Ascension didn't make any difference in the way Epoch gameplay, I don't really see a problem. Yeah, if there's no pay to win, it's a huge win, bro. And also we can play it, bro, without having to worry about all these fucking queues and, dude, remote desktop. Imagine having to do that every fucking day to try and get in. Horrible. I have zero experience with Ascension, but after reading the announcement in the FAQ, yeah, exactly. And also they're gonna give us information, dude. I was gonna talk about that too. You know, they actually speak to the people. Do you know what I mean? They have people speaking to us, giving us information constantly. That's what we've been asking for, right? What's your opinion on this? Would you like Ascension to go over guilt trip Epoch to get what they want? I don't think they're... I think Ascension's obviously... what I think is Ascension obviously sees the amount of players there, and they see the potential for those players to come on their servers. And obviously this is a business move. It's a business. So, but I think it's a, you know, it's a win-win for both of them, and it's a win for us as well. Granted, you know, there isn't a pay to win. Broken clocks are always right twice a day. Netching's over. We can all come now. Yeah, it's true. That's fucking true, bro. No more blue balls. A lot of Epoch people will try out Ascension stuff. Yeah, exactly. It's a win-win for both sides, 100%. How to play Bronzebeard? You need a key, Troglo. Ascension's faster paced. Wait, different speed, game style? Yeah, exactly. Ascension's way faster paced. They try to launch a public service on Windows Server. It clearly they had no idea what they're doing. Yep. How did your sister know? I don't know, man. I don't want to talk about it. It's a task, my brother. What's the average amount of players on Ascension server? Yeah, maybe Pass. Can you tell him? Pass, you're a fucking Ascension veteran, man. Maybe you know. I want to know how they will handle add-ons for Epoch. Yeah, same. I think we're gonna have to do it manually first, but you know, it's gonna get there. I think. Go to Ascension Discord, yeah. I look like a bald Jake Gyllenhaal. Jesus fuck. I don't know if that's a compliment, bro. Better the Epoch focus on content rather than doing server stuff? Yes, it's true, Ateni. Now they can actually do what they actually like to do. Do you get what I mean? Instead of dealing with like death threats and stuff. Ascension client's very... Yeah, it's very complete, yeah. I'm wondering how the deal went down. Yeah, same. It's interesting, man. I think, without knowing it properly, I think Ascension probably has some rights to their, you know, their world and whatever and whatnot they can use for their clients. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. They're using that to bring people to their servers. Yeah, and I also think that's the case as well. Like obviously they get because they're gonna deal with their backend infrastructure and stuff, and I'm sure them having their full-time employees doing that, I'm sure they want something for that. I would guess the design choice between Epoch and Bronzebeard will be big enough that Ascension will comfortably take them on. Yeah, exactly. It's their luck. Yeah, exactly. It's their luck. They chose 3.3.5 client. I have the key. Yeah, then you just have to make an account and then you're in. Will Ascension just fix the Epoch client server stuff, or move the custom content to Ascension client server? I don't know. I think they'll move it, but I'm not sure. But yeah, yeah, it's a good question. Played a long time ago Ascension. They were great. Yeah, they will help a lot. Dude, I would kill to look half as good as Jake. What do you mean, dude? No, I'm just asking because you said the bald version. Not a lot of people like the bald. If you count all pop on a Loon A52 Rexar BB, guess around 10 to 15k peak at peak. Yeah, something like that. Just as long as you don't try to push that classless stuff in the Epoch. I don't think they will. I don't think they ever will do that. Essentially, yeah, it's a split player base, yeah. Why is there so much hate about Ascension? I don't have to play. They're passionate. Dude, yeah, they are. I like them, but I guess people don't like their pay to win stuff. But, you know, everyone can have their opinion, and they can like what they like. And I don't think they're going to bring that into Epoch anyway, at least for now. And for the next, I don't know how many months. So, safe for me. I think Ascension was already helping the past 2 weeks. Yeah, I think so too. Magic leaving. It was fucking sad, bro. I read the thing about Magic this morning on Reddit. It's fucking sad to see, man. It's insane that, you know, he has to deal with all that stuff. Are you gonna mess around on TWoW this weekend or just wait? I don't. No, I'm not gonna do it. Unless, you know, I will if they haven't launched by 17th, because that's the fresh server, but not on the new thing on old servers. I don't want to do that. Because they're against the WoW community? Wait. Sounds like they would run a Epoch core on their hardware, log in through their client. Yeah. Yeah, probably like that. How was Nostalgia funded? Good question. I don't know. Bronzebeard, is it on PTR? Yeah, Troglo, it is. Kato's working full-time on Epoch now, according to his post. That's good, man. I love that. Offering a free server to play WoW against the community. Hey, we both just stick together, man. Yeah. That's true. We had one duck in the chat. 3x. He shaved his head to be one of the bald duck gang, bro. COA, BB, rather Lich on PTR, Luna Live. So, did you go on the Epoch FAQ? Yeah, I did. I was gonna actually talk about that in a bit. Sounds good. The Magic was their main server guy? Yeah, I think he was just working fucking 16 hours a day doing this. That's what he said. You're not... The only thing I heard is the major loss... As the major loss here is the improvements of the open source course won't continue. What do you mean by that? Signs up. The improvement of open source course won't continue. After the with medical problems announcement, they sold server to Ascension. Something shitty. You reckon? I think Ascension's been helping them for some time. Tomorrow we have the news. Have news and probably stress test soon. Yeah, I think so too. I think they stress test. It would make sense to stress test over the weekend. You know, just to see. Yeah, I don't know. And even before, hopefully before. If a game... Wait. Since you will already start on... Yeah, exactly. I think they've already started this stuff. Because they've been doing this 2 weeks. I think this was probably discussed before. But finalized this weekend, I think. Some of my guild are worried about Ascension kick out of Epoch team after a while. And steal code base, I doubt it, but... There's no lawsuit for private servers. I'm sure that, yeah, I don't know what they'll do, to be honest. He looked at Magic's YouTube and he looked like he was designing. Yeah, he was the designer, no? Ascension stuff is not open, it seems. Yeah, I think they're just implementing the Epoch stuff in, so they closed it now for the day, at least, I think. Ascension servers didn't... It was closed this morning, at least, when I checked. Ascension servers didn't perform that well with Addons, or was it Warmain? No, I think they... I think they perform well with Addons. Did you see the mod and dev downloaded the announcement of the merger? Really? I didn't see that. So, I guess that was the clashes or something. Bronzebeard performs just fine with all these add-ons. With all kinds of add-ons. Hey, I hate it because I tried Ascension few days back in the shops. Something else made me sick, especially people defending the pay-to-win crap. Thor, I don't think it's gonna be pay-to-win in Epoch. So I think it's gonna be fine. I don't really like the pay-to-win, but you know, as long as it's not in there, I'm happy with it. Epoch Core was built on top of Trinity Core and TS WoW open source project. Custom content was private. Oh yeah. Right. How's it going, mate? What up, FireH? Nice to see you in here, bro. I'm just guessing, by the way. I was running 9K on test, the other server. So what they mentioned a few weeks back is about having help from the private server scene. It was probably members of the Ascension team, yeah. Does anyone know the player count on Ascension servers? Someone said 10 to 15K between all of them. Obviously online at a time. They promoted Intra to developer. He was designer before. Right. One boar gives 57 XP with no heirlooms. With what? With no heirlooms and no XP boosts? With Resolute mode, you get 42 XP per boar. Cast downloaded. Oh, cast downloaded because the mod needs to press download. Ah! Troglo. Spot on. Read the Ascension Epoch FAQ. Yeah. Yeah, I will. I will actually go and have a look at that. Epoch lost a bit of uniqueness. I get what you mean. It's not obviously being a part of Ascension is like it's just better for them, I think. But I get what you mean. Wrong Twitch link below or account down. Wait, let's have a look. Is my Twitch link? Oh shit. Yeah, let me fix that. Yeah, sorry. Fuck, I'm such an idiot, man. I fixed this I changed my name literally like a week ago. There we go. Okay. Thanks, Hugo, for mentioning that, man. What up, Daniel? We're ducking good, bro. It's great. Yeah. Bought a loot button, it was okay to me. Yeah, the loot bot's fucking good, bro. I like the loot bot, but I wouldn't want it in Epoch. I like this stuff on Ascension servers, so. Feels like they sold the server to Ascension. I think it does, it does kind of feel that way. What up, Far Harbor? It does kind of feel that way, but I don't think that, they're still in control of how it goes in the shop and stuff. So I think that's what matters to us, at least the players. They already said the cash out won't share anything with the current Ascension WoWs. Yeah, makes no sense to bring Epoch in and make it like Bronzebeard. Yeah, I don't think they will. Sense up. Stacking adventure. Okay, let's have a look. Ascension's not pay to win. You can buy everything in auction house for gold. It is pay. What I consider pay to win is even though you can access all this stuff, you're still paying to get it faster. So you're essentially winning in a way. Even though other people can get it with time, we can talk around it all we want, but it essentially is pay to win. Some is worse than others, but yeah. Let's see. Where's the... There we go. Have they done anything today? No. Yeah, just this one. Let's see. Epoch's lucky to partner with Ascension? Yeah. Bringing Epoch just for publicity? Getting eyes on their stuff? I think so, Vindicta. I think that's what makes sense. You know what I mean? Is retail well pay to win? Yeah, I think so. If you can buy gold, it sounds like pay to win. It's a pay to win feature, I think. But I don't think it's like game breaking pay to win, like buying Shadowmourne on Warmane or whatever. But like, if you can help yourself win in some way, it's pay to win. Some people define it differently, but if you can pay for something that you don't have to earn, but you can use it with money, and it's not a cosmetic, I think it's pay to win. Okay, let's see. Epoch still plan to have cosmetic shop, I'm sure. Yeah, I want to go over that, to be honest, like the cosmetic shop, because I think it's interesting what will be in there. Any ETA on the potential release? Doesn't have to be specific, a range would suffice. Right now the core and platform teams are working on getting things ready to hold tens of thousands of players, which is cool though. Tens of thousands of players. I wonder how that, like, they seem very confident about that. The very next thing is to expect is a large stress test. Then from there, we'll either schedule another stress test and schedule a launch, We'll give another update on Discord tomorrow with our progress. So yeah, so basically, I would expect this stress test to be this weekend, to be honest, and then launch next week. Epoch Cosmetic Shop Vendict, I think it wasn't at the start, but it was going to be. I think that was the consensus. I think someone mentioned that, but I'm not entirely sure. Can't wait, man, can't wait. Yeah, same. Same, brother. Let's see. We have 46%. I like it, I finally get to play. Everyone just wants to play. At least 50% want to play. And 15% love Ascension. Wait, let's see. Fire they're banning you because of real money trading. You can't buy gold legally. Your info is wrong. I've been playing Ascension for servers for 4 years. I think Ascension's awesome. I've always enjoyed them. Enjoyed playing on them. I hope it's not a 10k plus server. Someone mentioned that they're aiming for like 5 to 6k. 5 to 7k and probably make like, 5 servers. That's what I heard someone say, but it might have just been an opinion. Good thing is the set and his tip as many servers as they need to merge. Yeah, exactly. I think they're just gonna try and get everyone in there. Dutch, the lead dev of Ascension, has been a member of Epoch team. Exactly, yeah, Joss. This is what I read today. Did you mention this to me, Joss? Or did I read it from here? Can't remember, but yeah, I think that's the reason why, this Dutch guy, he's been a part of the he's been a team lead of Ascension. I think he's been with Epoch, no? Recently. On the stress test this week, with a launch on the weekend, would be great. I think that would be good too. Yeah. Epoch team was on about 5k or so. Yeah. Regarding the pay to win debate, if you can skip a time consuming task by paying real money, you get an advantage over a normal player. Yeah, I agree. Kato just received a lot of received a lot of cash. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I don't really blame him, bro. He's worked for 4 years on the server. I don't blame him if he got a lot of cash. In fact, I'm happy for him. He's making a fucking crazy good server for us. 5 to 7k would be great. Yeah. Couldn't bother to get past level 3. It was terrible. Oh, you mean on Ascension, Thor? You can buy items with DP. Yeah. You see, in the end, you'll be playing Ascension server anyway. Yeah, apparently, man. Apparently. Sounds like they could merge them fairly easy. Yeah, dude, I hope so. Because, yeah, that's the thing. Me, without knowing anything about this, I'm expecting 2 weeks. Do you get what I mean? But it might be sooner. Like, I'm expecting, like, middle of next week. But perfect server size for open world would be like 5k max. Really? Do you guys feel like, because I remember looking at like Blizzard servers and that, and you had like 10k raiders on each side, obviously some alts and stuff, but like how many do you think a healthy server usually is? Like a mega server in a way, or almost a mega server. Public ban your just tried Ascension on a loon the first time, not my cup of tea at all, but the client, server and launcher feel great. Yeah, exactly. I think it's gonna be good. I think they had a vision and they tried their best to make it go live despite their terrible launch. This was a good call for them. I think it's a good call for them. Would have preferred to go the other way? Yeah, I mean, probably. But then again, like, I guess it's hard to say, man. Like, what do you guys think? Do you think the hype would have stayed there if Epoch would have been like, hey, we're gonna launch early 2026. There's too much to do. Would you guys have played? 12K? Okay. 7K is good? Yeah, sounds good. They want the server to be up ASAP, so moving from 12 devs to 30. Yeah, working 10 hours a day. And also they're, you know, the devs they have on Ascension that's their full-time job. Yeah. Nah. I went down already a lot. Yeah. I could feel in people after last weekend the hype wasn't as good. And I could see, like, if they would say, like, hey, we're coming back early 2026, I think a lot of people that were, you know, got into the game a month ago probably wouldn't come back to it. The hype is now, and they have to, capitalize on it, and they are. They beat Ambershire launch, it will be good. I think they'll absolutely dunk on Ambershire launch. Hype went down. Yeah, wait, let's see. What is Project Epoch? Can you explain to me what it's a private server, Marius, for World of Warcraft. Like a Classic Plus, in a way. I think that without the merger, we would have waited a long time. Just get the server up quick, yeah. I don't see it being good in the long run. Maybe it won't be. Maybe it will. The hype is still real. I think it's still super real. But I'm just saying, like, I could see some people weren't really as hyped. Get what I mean? But I think it's still huge. Let me get an invite. Guild invite on Bronzebeard. All right, man. I tried T-WoW, didn't like it. Full of weird skins. I don't care who hosts main stuff, as long as I get the original team is in charge. Yeah, T, I think that you're spot on there. You know, if they're helping out with, the infrastructure, and they just let them, keep adding content and stuff, and not closing the Discord, giving us updates, I think it's just good, man. I think the only bad thing is people being afraid of them having a pay-to-win option, which I don't think is going to be in the near future. And if there is in the future, that's a problem for them. Well, let's see. Short term is good, long term, we have no idea. What's in contract? Exactly, yeah. Ampershire is nothing on Epoch Community Ascension. Yeah, I think Epoch's just too big. Big things when Blizzard Classic Plus coming after SOD. They already hinted at something. Yeah, I think Classic Plus is gonna come this year. No, sorry. Whoa, the announcement's gonna come this year. Wait, what's your name again? What was it again? Oh yeah, Nightjar, right? Yeah. There we go. I don't see why anyone cannot say Ascension's awesome after this project. Yeah, I think, dude, I think Ascension's awesome, just in general. And also, they have great leadership as well. Great servers, they run well, great ideas. The only downside is the pay to win factor. Fuck Blizzard, don't fall for that 27th time. Mark, don't tell me you wouldn't play Classic Plus, bro. Everyone's down for Classic Plus. I would fucking love Classic Plus. Imagine the hype for that. Do you guys remember the 2019 hype? Do you think Classic Plus will beat that? The Classic, Classic 219. I think Classic Plus might beat that. It's been talked about for so long. The only real problem that they have is pull the plug whenever they want a copy of the server. 7 a.m. I don't know. I guess that's just a future problem, I suppose. We get to play now, that's all that matters. If Epoch will have TWO style shop, people won't be against it. I don't really know the TWO one. Epoch hype, yes. Epoch is the classic plus. What up, Featherlies? How you doing? 80% of people won't worry about these things. That have, yeah. Stay calm, yeah, exactly. It's kind of like, you know, planes can crash. It might be a bad analogy, but planes can crash. You go on the plane fucking scared. You land and it's fine. Why the fuck did you worry? Do you get what I mean? You made yourself feel bad for no reason. Let's just try and be positive about it. Strange days for Epoch? Yeah. Weird this morning, man. Weird. I woke up and I was like, Jesus fuck. This is the only announcement that I was like kind of excited about. Do you get what I mean? I read it on the way to work. Dude, crazy. 100% is SOD. Didn't have issues after phase 2. It would have been, yeah, I was thinking that. I was thinking SOD kind of backtracked on like they were supposed to be Classic Plus, but then it was like, people don't really like it. It's a testing ground. That's actually my thought process about it when they mentioned it. Harbor, thanks for the Twitch follow, brother. Appreciate you. TPC has almost all I want in a Classic Plus. Yeah, TPC, dude. Yes, I kind of agree. You don't really want too much, but you want new stuff in the world, and you want the world to be harder. Like, yeah, I think Epoch's just doing it, man. These days, bro, the streamer is a great point. In 3 months, we'll all be playing TPC anyway. This is great. Yeah, I think that's a good point. I think in 3 months, a lot of people will be playing TPC. Not necessarily everyone, but yeah, this will definitely fuel us the next 3 months. And, you know, it's going to be good. I think it's a great thing. 2019 Classic, no changes, was horrible. It was just mage, dungeons, grinding, raid login. Yeah, I didn't really like the no changes. Like, even on bugs, was weird. Do you get what I mean? Don't change this bug. I want you to fall through the floor there. Like, there's no point. Without the help, especially with DDoS protection, yeah. Their servers, like, they can handle DDoS protection, and I think it was probably just going to be a mess if they didn't move to Ascension, to be honest. I think it's literally the best case scenario that could have happened. It's me again. I went to a sunny beach today. Nice, man. It's good, man. Alvarado. Wish I had sun here, bro. TBC been there, done that. Yeah, I want something different from TBC, but like with the amount of changes TBC got. Literally a win-win for everyone involved. Epoch Ascension and customers. And yeah, exactly. I was saying that before, Big Black Rob. Anyone claiming, yeah, really to get the love for the endgame balance of vanilla for all aspects, for all specs. No, I think vanilla was fun, not because necessarily of the spec, like the gameplay of each spec, just because of the world community. You had to go to the world, everything was meaningful. That's what people loved, essentially. I think gameplay was spamming one button. It's not really the best gameplay. The only scenario, let's see, it was either merge or shut down. I don't think they had another option. John, I think so too. I think it was either merge or launch in 3-4 months. If that, do you get what I mean? Maybe not even in 4 months. Who knows? For those dreading the Ascension move, you have to stop thinking it's free. Wait, think this frees them up of content creators to expand? Yeah, exactly. It's just gonna be better content in this case. They're literally... the guys that are making this great fucking server, they're only going to be making the great stuff. Only going to be making more content. More of the great stuff. Instead of having to deal with infrastructure. Mushy said there might be a Q&A today. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. I'm on the Q&A. They surely they do the here, no? We saw what they could do and also doing double duty. Yeah. Exactly, Joss. That's the perspective, man. Only thing that sucks about the merge is they put Epoch into a live client. My friend won't be able to play. Doesn't have enough storage on his laptop. Jesus fuck. Can you not just get like an external storage or something? That's weird, man. If I had to make a guess, I think Blizzard will probably introduce the Unreal Engine and try it on Classic. Dude, Harbor, if they would actually do that, man. If Blizzard throws in Unreal Engine, Classic Plus, fuck. Think more about performance and specs than playstyle. Most people prefer the easier playstyle. I think most people, you know, you got diehard, you know, people that don't want any changes and they just want it like it was. But I think people do genuinely enjoy pressing more than one button generally. But I'm not saying like throw in retail mix in there. I'm saying like TPC was kind of the perfect middle ground, I think, where, you know, but just balance it a bit more. You know, you added 1 extra or 2 extra spells to each class. Ascension will ruin Epoch? Nah, I don't think so, bro. At least not now. TY want to do it? Yeah. Good news, now Ascension's the race. Probably going to release before the 17th. Epoch hype, yeah. Maybe, man. Maybe. If you, yeah, I could see it. I personally think we're gonna launch like maybe after the weekend. But yeah. Right, Mo would have been porting to Azeroth Core years ago and finding real... Yeah, exactly, Vendicta. Delete some porn, yeah. Let's see. I just use the War Within client. The WoW client already has some upgrades. Yeah, that could happen too. Ironically, I tried Ascension while waiting for Epoch and I joined it. I work full time and fast leveling is a plus for me, and classless can be cool. Yeah, classless is cool because the fun part is like the slot machine. You're just rolling spells. It actually is fucking addictive. I don't think it will ever release. What? Dude. Really? I think it will. If you're talking about Epoch, I think it'll release. I'd maybe prefer Wrath of Lich King talents, but still hyped as fuck for Epoch. Chris, I mean, Bronzebeard's releasing the classic thing with Wrath talents, but I personally don't. I do think the Wrath playstyle, the balancing of the classes and stuff is better than TBC, but it's kind of a bit much for classic, I think. But I guess I could be wrong. Launch on Labor Day. I think launch this weekend. Could happen. Could happen. Depends on how the stress test goes. It's the 17th on Sunday. Oh, 17th on a Sunday. Yeah, could see that. Same day as TWOW, man. That would be fucking hilarious. Little skeptical Ascension. will keep their hands off from Epoch. Never that simple, at least not in a business environment. I guess we'll see, Mike. I think they will, at least for the next 3 months. You know, 3 to 6 months even. I guess they had no other option, but now Ascension has full power of Epoch's future. I don't know. I get what they're saying is they don't, obviously based on how the server goes and the shop goes, but I guess that might change in the future, or could change in the future, not necessarily might. My philosophy is that companies that betray their loyal customers, like Blizzard, deserve to go bankrupt. Yeah, but the thing is, they never will, man. They're under Microsoft. I could see Blizzard just remastering all the old textures, models. Yeah. Could be. Probably, to be honest. But it would be cool to get the Unreal Engine thing. Doubt Kato's gonna allow the new models. Yeah, I don't think so either. Only thing I don't want is rather Lich King client, the way characters run. It's so goofy. Yeah, it's kind of... I just want the old school, to be honest. I like it. If you could be one of WoW classes IRL, which one? Huh. Probably Rogue to stealth, no? What's the advantages of running Unreal Engine? I don't know. To me, it's just cool. I don't know the advantages. Wait, 40k. The only thing... Yeah, exactly. Graphics. Okay. Strikes me as a gnome rogue. Fuck, bro. Jesus. Alright, so... what do you guys think? I have this thing over here. What do you guys think? Do you think they will use... Ascension, that is. Do you think they'll use the world and the quests and the professions and everything that Epoch has on their future clients, as so for example Conquest of Azeroth, because I think they've spent a lot of time on the classes themselves, but not necessarily the world. I heard the world's just like Classic was. What do you guys think? I level Paladin on Bronzebeard to prepare for Gurubashi. Trogly, you come in Gurubashi? Could do. There's a consensus in the community that gnomes have big slongs. I guess guilty then. I guess I can go for gnome then. Assassins be trying forever to capture classic feel, but they can't. Still feels like rather Lich King. Dude, if they would take Epoch World, put into COA, because COA looks fucking awesome. The classes, at least. It would be completely new, bro. Basically Classic Plus, just with complete new classes. I don't know how it would go, but it sounds fucking cool. I would definitely play it. There might have been a deal with Vendicta. I think so too. I was thinking to myself earlier today. I was like, yeah, but like, are they gonna have full-time employees working on the infrastructure with no store, except for like cosmetics, just for 60,000 people to go play their client? There must be something else. And I think, I think they can use the world that they've built for 4 years on their future stuff, because that's essentially what people are excited for. Do you get what I mean? People are excited about the new world that they're bringing. I think it's time to come to Guru after this wipe. Nice, Troglo. Awesome. That'll be amazing. Plus, they have new abilities for every class to add to bosses. Yeah, exactly. The bosses, dungeons, everything new. They can data mine for 60k people. Yeah, that's true. And yeah, that's true. But that's the thing. Is that all worth it? I think, it would make sense to try and use their world as well. Good thing is that Bronzebeard is different from Epoch, otherwise they would have a big problem in their hands. Yeah. Since the Epoch guys are designers, they can probably lend them two of their stuff. Yeah, exactly. Just got here. What I pieced together is Epoch merging with Ascension. Yep, they are. They're merging with Ascension, but Epoch is still in charge of their shop. There's only going to be cosmetics in their shop. And they're in charge of the development, so of how everything goes. Ascension's just helping them with the infrastructure, so if they're crashing and stuff. Thing is that Ascension decides they can do a plug over a simple disagreement. Epoch really doesn't have much leverage from this, from what it seems. Yeah, I guess we'll have to see, man. Right now there's no disagreement, so I think that's just, you know, we can worry about it if that comes. Right now we get to play. Right now we get to play and we get to enjoy it. What are the speculations? Do you all think they're gonna test and be 100% on? I think they're gonna be quite successful with a test. They're just experienced, man. They've been running this for years. How much time do you think servers will be up? Some people say this weekend. I could see it early next week. Some people say 17th, Sunday. Somewhere in the ballpark of there. Some people say 2 weeks. I think it's under 2 weeks. Safe to assume that they're full wipe. I don't think it's safe to assume it, but I personally think there will be. Where are the Ascension people from? I'm not sure. But they've been running this server for I don't know how many years. Like 8 years or something. Even more. I mean, Ascension will want something out of it. That's why I'm a bit worried about Epoch's future, shop, etc. I mean, obviously they have the cosmetics, and I think they can use their world. I think that's some of the agreement. But no one's really told me it. I'm just guessing. Ascension could be doing this solely on mass numbers they're getting from Epoch. They only have those. Yeah, maybe as well, Josh. Maybe that's just the case. Maybe they just want the numbers on their client. I guess. Maybe. Can buy full PvE gear in the shop, so I haven't. Nah, we can't. Hopefully that the deal's Duck saying. Ascension handles hosting. Epoch handles wall building. Yeah. Ascension's been doing it for 6 years since release. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I think Ascension's just the right. I think, you know, it's the right team to take part in this, to be honest. Hey, what up, Robert? Will be months, Robert. I guess we're not seeing months. I think it's gonna be soon, man. Ascension's experienced. Or they will ask someone. They asked, yeah. Yeah, true. Guess you were right. Dutch is EU. Dutch is typing? Huh? Where? I'm going to TWA for sure. I'll try Epoch out later and see how it goes. Sizzo. Bro. You'll regret it, man. Epoch's the hype. Go, unless you're a PvEer, then go TWA. Just finished. Can't importing. Can anyone from Epoch who didn't have an Ascension account try to sign in? Let me know. Did he actually just say that now? There's not the best interest to do pay to win on Epoch. It is a different audience. Yeah, I don't think they will. I don't think they'll have a pay to win. Join Discord link working today. Yeah, just tried and it worked. Okay. Yeah, so they merged it. They have people working full time. On top of that, they know what they're doing. Yeah, I'm no expert. Yeah, exactly. They know what they're doing, and they have people working full time. I think we're in good hands, boys. I'm a gold farmer on TWOW, over 100 gold at level 22. Really found a good way, and it's really fun. That's cool, man. Chris, so you're not going to Epoch? Said I was right, but we knew after 2 weeks we won't get the server. Everyone wants to play Epoch. Wait. Everyone wants to play Epoch. This is without the... Yeah, exactly. It's the best choice, yeah. Maybe not in short term. But they have ambitions to create custom expansions, and it's going to be easier to teach someone to get bigger team. Yeah, I agree. If 6 to 8 months down the line, Ascension, Epoch, pop falling off, best. Yeah, exact. Like, I think so, Daniel. If it's falling down, they might monetize it. If, you know, in 6 to 8 months, if no one's really playing it anymore, they could do it. But yeah, I'm just happy we get to play for now, man. Usually I don't really last in an expansion for 6 to 8 months, so but some people do, and I understand this if it's a problem for them. But yesterday I joined the Ascension Discord and had 30k members. Checked again today, it has what? It has 200,000. This one. Where the fuck do I check it again? It's in info. Shirtless stream when? Soon. I will join Epoch until all the pay-to-win slops come down. Yeah, dude, I think it's gonna be completely fine. Dutch is typing in FAQ. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready for it. We're ready for it. All of our waiting for Epoch has made us this short-sighted. We literally take anything at this point. Yeah, dude, Daniel, that's the thing. We'll take that instead of not playing it. I think that's that makes sense to me. I'd rather play it than not. And it seemed like we were not going to play it. So... Oh. Even if both Epoch and Ascension account, but on different name, email, would that affect anything? If you had both an Epoch and Ascension account, you'll just have both accounts important. Yeah, exactly. So it's gonna be fine if you have either account. I have both, and I was worried about it earlier. So it's gonna be fine. Hey mate, quick question. Bronze print link I clicked from you. Is there a way to activate except clicking? Nah, you just click. If you have an account, you click, and the only way you know it is you get like a small green thing in the corner when you click the link, and it says invite accepted. It does on your first link, if that link works. But you know, if you already gotten one, you won't get it anymore. So just try and make an account and try and log in to see if it works. That's what I did. It was kind of weird though. Huge update. Yeah. Insane update. Thanks for G invite. Nah, no worries, man. Quackheads the guild. Dude, now we have what, 160,000. We have 160 people in the chat. Let's see. I'm gonna make a poll. Will you be joining the Quackheads guild? Let's see. Obviously there's some people that, you know, that will check in and won't be a part of it, but let's see how many people. Will you be joining the Quackheads guild on Guru Bashi? Yes? No? Alright, let's have a look. Of course we join. Yeah, PvP guild, bro. Let's try and make it major and just do damage in the open world. Not a fan of the world, but it had to be done. Didn't have the experience to host all the people willing to play. Yeah, it had to be done. It had to be done. Best case. Not a hardcore player, so can't do PvP server. Yeah, that's fair, Hugo. That's fair. No, your alliance, Fire H. Wrong choice, man. There's a wipe. There's a wipe. You have a chance. I'll play PvE Realm, so might not be there. If I join Guru. Yeah, Enhancement Shaman. Yeah, for the Wind Fury. I want to be smacking people. Discord account numbers are true. That's proof enough that Ascension saw the following. Yeah, exactly. That's true, Joss. If it went to 200,000, that's absolutely crazy. My mates are set on the PvE realm. I'll be on Kazan. Fuck. Dude, Guru Bashi is gonna be the realm. Guru Geese. You wanna be a Guru Goose? After the shade you threw against Druid in your tier list, I'm hunting you down, bro. Just be. Let's go. You know where I'm at. You know where I'm gonna be streaming. You know where I'm at. Come see me. I won't be joining the guild, but only due to my guild playing too. Yeah, that's fair, Josh. Being pantless mandatory for a guild? Yeah, just a vest and no pants. That's how we play. I'm Alliance, Defco and Troll Warlock. Nice. Troll Warlock's fucking cool, bro. Okay, we got 47 yes, 43% yes. So we have out of 56. Still, it's a big guild already. Spam Scarlet Monastery for Ravager. Yeah, dude, Troglo. I think there might as well just be crazy weapons from blacksmithing and stuff. I guess we'll see. Cato Bonus, thanks for the Twitch follow. Appreciate you, bro. Welcome, welcome. Already said this before, but I'm playing Alliance and camping you guys. Yeah, Tim. Come see me as well. Come see us. Come see all the ducks. All in good fun, though. You'll be blacklisted, Tim. That's for sure. Only thing that I'm saying is I have to wait for more than expected. I'm pessimistic, but to an extent. I trusted a couple of days. Almost done. Ready? Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. But now, I trust the Ascension team. Always play PvP server. Even I do literally 0 PvP just for my friends. Now we go PvE. Fuck, bro. You wanna go on the PvP one, man. You need to get yellow duck suit. Dude, that's true. I actually need to get like a duck costume. That'll be cool. Ali Duck Guild? No, it's Horde Gurubashi. I forgot to fucking put that in there. Shit. So many Alliance, man. A few weeks back I didn't really see a lot of Alliance in the chat. Stop watching so much porn, get some testosterone and choose the PvP server. PvP server is the shit. Make a class poll. Problem with class poll, I can only put 4 options in the poll, so I can't. We can create a sister guild on the PvE server. Dude, you can also just make a... It's gonna be interesting though, going on a PvP server. It's just seeing how many people are gonna be stream sniping. I've never been never had an experience of that, so it's gonna be interesting to see. It might be fucking dreadful, to be honest. Torrent Shaman might go Ellie. Dude, I think Ellies are gonna fuck in BGs. And if you play with a Holy Poly pass with Concentration Aura, you're smacking. I just refuse to play Horde in vanilla. Miles, Horde's so good. So good. Getting ganked all day is not fun. Nah, be the ganker, bro. Be the ganker. At the end of the day, all chose pay to win. Nah, Resident, I think is the right move. It had to be done. And I don't think it's going to be pay to win. At least for the next 6 months, at least. One positive side effect to this could be a custom raid and dungeons we're expecting to be ways out of yeah, they could come sooner. Yeah, true, because they actually get to spend time on it. Combine classes or do roles. Should I? Okay, let's see. Okay, I'll come. We have because okay, we can only do. What the fuck is this? Okay, start the poll. Add option. Add option. So, what class will you be playing on Epoch? So, which classes should we put together? Let me see it in the chat. What classes should go together? Obviously, we don't want to do the most popular ones together because they're just gonna fucking demolish everything. Or use external poll site. Never done that before. I guess I'll have to figure that out after the stream. That takes too long. Or can I? Yeah, I'm gonna put classes together. Maybe I could just do a fucking. I'll do external poll. Let's see. Poll. Straw poll. Is that it? Yeah. Will you be playing? Oh. What class will you be playing? Option. There's 8 classes. Mage. Warlock. Straw poll still around, apparently. Warrior. Priest. Paladin. Shaman. Hunter. Rogue. Okay. Create. Allow selection? Nah. What about spec? Let's start with this. Okay. So what do I do? Just link it? Yeah, I share link. Okay, let's see. Priest Holy. Where's this thing? Ah. Okay, let's see. So what do I do now? Maybe I need to vote. I'm playing Paladin. Results. Shaman's popular. What? I didn't include Druid. Fuck! I put them in fucking B tier and I didn't even include them there. Fuck, dude. I am so, okay. Wait, can I change this? Fuck's sake, man. Edit. Yeah. Druid. That was not personal. Shit on Druid again. Fuck's sake. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, only the 8+ tiers. That's what I'm putting in here. Forgettable class, yeah. Fuck's sake. No, it's... Wait, okay. No, we can vote, no? Oh. Show results. Yeah, now you can do the druids. I'll link it again for the people that haven't. Here comes all the wipers again, but now for this poll. Can Shaman players explain to me why they like to play Shaman? Dude, Shaman's so fun. Dude, Elemental Shaman is so fun, man. Here come all the wipe or no vipers again, now for this poll. Yeah. Dude, Shaman's winning here. No druids allowed in quackheads. Yeah. Fuck druids. Unlimited power, yeah. Just be, let's see. Okay. So, I have... Okay, so now, based on this... Dude, based on this, obviously not this, but based on Ascension moving to... sorry, Epoch moving to Ascension, how many people do you think are not going to play because of it? Let's just throw it in the chat. I just want to see. I'm not going to do a poll of it, but I just want to see how many people you think are not going to play because of it. Dutch is typing. That's huge. Zero? Same. 18%. That's pretty big. Had like 4,000 thumbs down. Pretty heavy. Dude, I think a lot of the thumbs down were like they're still gonna play though. If you're saying you would play Epoch, but you're not willing to play Ascension, you're cooked. I think both are great. Numbers will go up? Yeah, I think so too, man. I think numbers will actually go up. Dude, if the server is fucking 200,000 people from what? 60,000, someone said? That's insane. It's a net gain. Been reading a lot of Discord posts, Reddit posts. I feel like a lot of people are giving up on Epoch. Even people supporting it for 3 years. Really? But aren't they just saying it because the game's not out? You know what I mean? Imagine, you know, hoping for something for 3 years, and it's still gonna, you know, stay the same. Imagine not playing it, man. You have to be very fucking strong mentally to do that. 40% will be lost. Fuck, bro. I think, literally maybe 5%. All bronze player will join Epoch for sure. Yeah. Open registrations? Yeah, exactly, Joker. Epoch could also attract people from Ascension since they... Yeah, exactly. Loud minority? Spot on, Vindicta. I think so, too. Ascension will ruin Epoch with pay to win. At least not... You know, I don't think they will. But if that will happen... Not yet. Not yet. Mop sucks. TBC already done. Yeah, Mop's not doing good. Wait, okay, now. Are you a... Which are you? Epoch, Project Epoch. Oh, there we go. And there we go. Let's throw in this poll. Did it work? No. There you go. I'm trying Bronzebeard. Damn, the game on Max HD looks amazing. Dude, Bronzebeard's good. A lot of potential. Less than 5% for sure. Yeah. You also think about the 1,000 people who are going to get to play because yeah, exactly. I think so many people are going to play because they can register now. Okay, we got some hype ducks here. And we got some doomer ducks. I wonder if our character names will migrate over. Yeah, I was thinking that today. It would be interesting because I really want to keep my name. It would suck to lose it. I say 20% more pop coming from Bronzebeard. Yeah, I could see, and even like, you know, even more people might come in. Having some fun on Bronzebeard so far. It's a nice bridge to carry me into Epoch finally launching. Yeah. Hope it's wiped. Yeah, same. This time I hope it wipes. Because now we're not gonna deal with all the crashes and stuff. Both Ascension devs and Epoch devs win on this. Epoch get a playable server, which I win. Yeah. Ascension gets a potential massive player base. Yep. Haven't seen shit like this in private servers for 10 years. It's crazy. It actually is crazy. It actually is crazy. The poll doesn't show what's going to happen on Guru. Playing Shaman for PvP isn't fun when you realize you're a priority target. Yeah. The thing is, it's more like if you're playing Ellie, it's fun for BGs, but once someone's on you, not really fun. Where's the link? What link? Guys, what link? Exactly. I can also see them putting in a deal in place to use Epoch's game, but adding a classless server in. Yeah. I could see them doing that, man. I could see Ascension, if they use the Epoch world and the quests and everything, it's a huge win for them. Because, in my opinion, what Epoch's doing, it's not only the TPC stuff in Classic World, it's also just all the quests, professions, and making the mobs harder, dungeons, bosses, everything. Raids. Fucking Ring of Blood in Strangleton Whale. Fucking cool. We'll be pogging out for Sunwell Fresh with 2000 pop. Now we're talking servers over 10k. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. But now that we're merging, I wouldn't mind if we wiped. I think we will, Miles. I think it does make sense to wipe. Because there's so many new people coming in. Just make it completely fresh. Do you like torrent sites for downloading your favorite games? I never do, man. I never download games. What up, Hitman? How you feeling, bro? Welcome in. These servers will hold 15k. Yeah, but they're aiming for like 5 to 6k, no? 5 to 7k. I'd say they will wipe. Yeah, I think so. Wipe or fresh database. Stop potential issue. Yeah, dude, wipe just makes sense because before there was just some issue. People were disagreeing and stuff. Now it actually makes sense. Now we're moving to another. Yeah, it's just too big. You can't really try and vote that out anymore. Just wipe. Just do the wipe. It would be different if people were level 30, but people are 15. They will lose like 3 to 5k on the 30k they got, I think. Yeah. Sending vibes. Yes, sir. I'm good. Wait, what? You're a Ascensioneer. Is that what you call it? Welcome to the merge. Hitman, is that what you call it? Ascensioneer. Is that what you Ascension players call yourselves? That's cool. Where am I moving to? Chris, you mean this weekend? I bought an apartment and we're finally getting it. Literally on fucking Epoch launch. What are the fucking chances, man? Paladin Lock Priest will dominate, I guess, at the beginning. At least until devs make a huge change. It's going to be interesting. I don't think rogues are going to dominate. Rogue comps are not going to be as dominant as they were before. So it's going to, the meta's just going to shake up. I like it. Don't want more than 10k on each realm. I think like 7, 8k would be ideal for me. I'll do Tauren Priest instead of Gnome. Tauren Priest is cool with the new thing. The racial thing. It's like channels for like 15 seconds or something. Just wipe, yeah. Tiwa had 15k pop before they made Asian Realms. Really? Oh, you just said it? Okay. Keep saying it, bro. It's cool. Someone already said it to me in the chat before as well. That's why I wondered. Let's fucking go. Yeah, what's up, Hyun? Let's fucking go. Epoch hype. We got way more hype ducks than doomers. If there are any changes for Epoch, it will most likely come from branch servers of the main Epoch core server. The core will remain intact. Yeah. Other servers based on Epoch with twists. Yeah, I think so too, Josh. And I like it. I really like it. Nice, congrats. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate you. Are you in Reykjavik? Yeah. Yes, sir. I live in Reykjavik. Warlock's caught up. Yeah, dude. Rogue and Warlock was crazy. Best classes in TBC, in PvP. They make it so everyone's gonna resist Rogue stuns, but Warlocks are still crazy. And they make their counter spell less cooldown. Warlocks are gonna be too strong. I think they're gonna eat the first nerf. Hop on Bronze Spear while you wait. I'm just gonna do today I was just gonna do a small, a quick stream. I'm working tomorrow, but yeah, I just want to talk to the chat a bit, go over the news and that. I'll play tomorrow. Could I ask you a Streamlabs question? I don't use Streamlabs. I use Stream Elements, but you can try. I don't know if I can answer it, but maybe. I've been struggling with this stuff, trying to learn. Turns the new best Smite Priest with Holy Nova AoE farm. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. Update post. Wait, what? Where? Where is it? Boring update? Announcements? Ah. Quick update on Project Epoch into the project. Version 1 of Epoch Ascension account. Okay, it's account migration. The merge was done on emails, not usernames. If you had an Ascension and Epoch account with the same email, you'll now be able to use your Ascension password. But I had different usernames on both of them. But I have the same email. If you did not have an Ascension account, you can now log into the website and launcher. Important, Ascension has case-sensitive password. Ah, yeah, they mentioned that before. Case-sensitive password to enhance security. So your password will be saved to case sensitivity on first login. Turn off caps lock. Yeah, this is oh. If you have any problems with login, up next I'll give another brief update on progress of getting realms up for the futures test and layout. Yeah, dude, I think what I love about them is they actually give us information quickly. That's what we're asking for. Yeah, Tom, I'm gonna try COA tomorrow. Because today I was gonna try COA, but these news are too big. I want to talk about them. I have to talk about them, man. There's so much to talk about. Download TES Oblivion 4 Remastered. Maybe at some point, man, but WoW is too hype right now. Can't do that now. Gurubashi will have rogue death squads, just farming people and leveling that. Yeah, rogues will be the best PvP class up until everyone has the stun resist. Where's the update posted in Epoch updates? Here, you can check the announcement, and then he, has like a link that you click. They released the timeline yet? No, not yet. But they're gonna launch it as soon as possible. They said. But yes, I'm gonna try COA tomorrow. I'm super excited to see that. Check the classes out. Hope Sarah caps a 7k max, or else yeah, true, dude. How many people in the chat take part in the Devil Soul Mafia, and do you think there will be one? What are you gonna play on COA, Feathers? I have no idea. I'm just going to Timeline tomorrow, nice. Tinker on CO is hilarious. Yeah, people have been talking about Tinker, Cultist, some other class I can't remember. I just want to look over look over all of them. And also, it would be nice if people in the chat that have tried tell me like kind of which classes are good in that. Yeah, Necromancer I heard is fun. Because I don't want to pick the shittiest class. Do you get what I mean? Enjoy it, Reckless, Cultist Healer. Don't want to play a healer though. That's something, you know, if the server is healthy in that, I might want to do that. Witch Hunter tank is awesome. Yeah, that sounds cool. Dude, what kind of cosmetics do you think? What kind of cosmetics do you think we're gonna get in the store? Do you think they're gonna be like absurd, like retail cosmetics, like full costumes, or do you think it's just gonna be like hats? Like I'm gonna buy a wizard hat or something. Blood Mage is awesome. Really like the Elune class. On Horde and Alliance side. And Pyromancer main. Yeah. A lot of Pyromancer all sounds so cool. Already gathering people for Mafia. Rev, are you Alliance or Horde? Tinker, you can knock yourself in the air. Damn, that's cool. Nah, tier sets. Tier sets. Maybe permanent chance. Dude, tier sets kind of weird, no? I don't really want to be like... I mean, sure, if the tier set's out. But it's still weird. You know, tier set's still weird, I think. I don't really like that. Maybe permanent chance. Yeah, you know, a glowing enchant could be cool. Tabards, yeah. No goofy effects. Horde, yes sir, nice. What up, 3x? Epoch hype, man. Actually, I hope TWoW. I hope it's like TWoW, like new skin tone, new hair, druid glyphs, but without weird mounts and bags from Turtle. Yeah, that's cool. Druid glyphs is cool. New hair, yeah, that's cool actually. New hair. That's actually insanely cool, I think. Cool hairstyles. No goofy effects. No more Epoch hype. I'm waiting for TWoW. Jesus, Yusuf. Do you PvE, Yusuf? If you PvP and you're waiting for TWoW, I don't know what, man. Hyped for Project Epoch Ascended. Yeah. Dude. Now I know it's gonna happen. Now there's no guessing. Now we know it's gonna happen. Soon. PvE, then I get it. Then I get it, Yusuf. One day Ascension will port the customization effect from new WoW on character creation. Yeah. Even if you PvE, wait, even if I PvE, I would still play. I would still not play TWoW. Yeah, me neither. But I get it if some people do. Yeah, as long as TWoW and Warmain gets shafted, I'm happy. Jesus, official, you don't like them. Project Ascension. Yes, sir. It's happening, dude. So excited, so fucking excited, man. So what do you think, guys? What do you think the stance on botting is? What do you think they're gonna do with botting? Do you think they're gonna tackle botting as they were going to on Epoch? Is anything gonna change? Now that I think about it, I really like the merge. I was banning Epoch solely because of their communication. I don't eat bullshit. Epoch devs, Epoch devs can focus on their vision, while others can do stuff. Yeah, exactly. It's interesting. Project Epoch Ascended plus Ultra. I think there won't be bots. They don't do much in Ascension. Yeah. It'll be the same. Yeah, I think so. I think they'll tackle the botting. There was multi-box in and they do nothing. That's the thing. Do you think you can multi-box now? Like have someone follow you? Because that wasn't allowed on Epoch, but will that be allowed now? We know multi-boxing is being handled the same, so I think... Oh, okay. It's up to the Epoch devs. Cool. And also, someone also mentioned that they wouldn't have a PvP server. Now they don't need a PvP server. The only reason they made one was because they needed to split the servers. And now someone mentioned in like a post, I think on Discord somewhere, that now they don't need a PvP server. If that happens, I am crying, bro. I'm so excited for the PvP realm. Don't say it. Jesus. When I read that, I was like, yeah, that's true. They did make the server because of that, but don't take it away from us now. No PvP interest. Everyone's fucking excited for it, man. Amado, thanks for the subscription, brother. Appreciate you. Exekill, thanks for the Twitch follow, brother. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. That would actually be cool. I like PvP, but my friends are going PvE. I'm sure people will have more... Yeah, people will have more war mode on, but all the people that always have war mode on, and all the PvPers are going to be on the PvP realm. That's why I'm kind of scared for Kazan. Because I don't think people go on Kazan to PvP. I think they go there to try and avoid it. However, they will get XP on the way up. They will have some fun with it. But eventually, it won't be up to the par that I think PvPers like. No PvP server, no party. I'm going to go to... Yeah, dude. If there's no PvP server, I'm going T-WoW. Okay, not actually, but... And Druid? Wait, what? What do you mean, and Druid? Honestly, they just need to add something PvP flagged. Gets 5% more XP. They do, right? It's 5. You get 5% more XP if you flag yourself PvP, or if you go war mode. Everyone, don't limit yourself by tribalism. There's a ton of great private servers out there. Don't wall yourself off from fun experiences. Yeah, I think they're all super cool, man. I think the TWoW content's super cool, and I would definitely want to level through it and try all the new content they have. But yeah, I'll probably do that at some point. WoW PvP is dead for a long time. It's just ganking, not much fun. People roll PvP to ruin people's day. Not true, man. I think that's a perspective you have because you don't really like PvP. But a lot of people like the game because of PvP. However, PvE is bigger. The game is based on PvE. Has always been balanced around PvE. But Epoch's really catering to PvPers. And that's why PvPers love it so much. Just straight up not playing any server if no PvP server. Yeah, I wouldn't want to stay there. Like, I wouldn't want to put all my energy in that. I do want to try the TWoW questing because it's cool. But that would kind of just be a, side chick. If they do a big PvE realm route, pro tip, turn on PvP at level 1 to get extra XP. Oh yeah, you mean the 5%? Yeah. No PvP server? Yeah, trust, man. If that happens, I'm not happy. We go Kazan with war mode on. I would, but I wouldn't be happy. Insane take. I think so too, but someone mentioned that, so I just decided to bring it up. I saw someone on Discord mention that. He got a huge discussion going as well. I think it's somewhere here. On this Discord as well. PvPers roll PvP servers to ruin their own day. True, bro. Yeah, you can't roll PvP server and then complain about PvP. Maybe 1000%. There will be 1000% PvP and PvE servers. Yeah, I think so. I'm 99.9% sure. For the most part, PvP is unbalanced, but that's just a part of the game. Trying to balance PvP kills PvE. Yeah. Thing is with they try to balancing it for PvE and PvP just doesn't really work with how the classes work. And the game has always been balanced around PvE. That's why PvP has mostly been kind of unbalanced, except for in Wrath. I think Wrath was kind of balanced for PvP. Or at least you could play like different comps and stuff. If you want to play PvE only, you don't actually want to play Classic. I think World PvP is a huge part of Classic. Epoch is different than any other server and has a lot to do with good PvP world events. Yeah, PvP won't die on Epoch 100%. Yeah, so many PvPers love Epoch exactly because of PvP. Classic has to be rock, paper, scissors, force group PvP. Wait, I'm quite sure they're gonna do PvP too. There were a lot of people in Guru, plus it's healthy to split. Even, yeah, you can't take the PvP, you can't give us PvP server and take it away. You can't do it. I don't see PvP server being purged. We have to remember this quote from Dutch's announcement during the release. There will be as many realms as needed to hold. Yeah, exactly. There's gonna be like 5 realms. Overall PvP can't be balanced except pre-made raid on raid, which prepare for that. Yeah, I suppose. I think that's true. But wait, let's see. It's gonna be like what, 5 servers? They said 4 or 5. Dude, how many of you are gonna play COA when it's out? Last Epoch server test, there was almost 6k in queue for Kazan PvE and 1.5k in queue for Guru PvP. But how many were, how many were on each? How many were online? Because I remember there wasn't really that much. COA, it's Conquest of Azeroth. It's the Ascension thing, essentially. It's the 21 new classes that they have. What's the new server capacity? 10k each? They said tens of thousands. I'm assuming it's more than 10. I only have eyes for Epoch, period. Yeah, I only have eyes for Epoch. But then again, if in the future, if we get some pay to win feature on there and if it dies down, COA could be cool. It's a bit too crazy to you, but I'll play. I think 2 PvP and 3 PvE, yeah. And then they merge them, yeah. Is COA also a classless type of game mode? Or is it streamlined and just adding a ton of new classes? Yeah, it's basically classic. It's not classless. It's 21 brand new classes, which is cool. So no original class, just brand new classes with everything new. I don't think they go to turn up the cap for Guru before the crash. Yeah. I think Guru was like maybe 2,000 people, no? Was 700. Yeah, but that was, Benedict, that was one site, no? It was 700 on Horde or something. COA, Brandon? Nice. It's exciting, man. Kazan was always bigger with a Q. Yeah, Kazan was always bigger. Don't like the classless playstyle, but it doesn't mean it's not good. Yeah. Josh, I like rolling the abilities. I don't really like the, playing of it most of the time. But it is cool. And the high risk thing's fucking cool. I'm awful at PvP, but always play it because it adds so much more to the game. Just interesting, yeah. Very interested in new classes and how they perform both PvE and PvP. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. It's just a completely new thing, and if they add the Epoch world, I'm gonna be all over that. COA, a straight up classes made from scratch. Yeah, and they've been doing that for a long time. Was total could see people in Undead Zone from Ali. There's only 700 people. That's nothing. I was like, geez, this runs super smooth. But that explains it. Above video is a short with all COA classes. Wait, what video? Featherlies, have you linked something? I can't see it. I can't see. You can't link anything in here. No shaman, no thank you. I might give it a try. Dude, Josh, they have a Stormbringer class. What do you say about that? That could be a shaman, no? Epoch, bro, yeah. Let's go, man. Soon, it's so soon. You have Primalist and it slaps, damn. They were probably focused on the Kazan queue, yeah. Guys, do you think the Friday thing was a launch? Or do you think it was just a test to test the new things? Main Orc, Warlock, and Guru. But if they're gonna wipe, maybe I consider Troll too. I think Troll's cool, man. Troll's gonna be cool. I like Blood Mage melee class. Was a launch, yeah. Yeah, I think so too. Blood Mage is a cool melee class though. If I can find something close to Shami, I'll try it. Nice. Was a launch they admitted in the post. Did they? Oh, I didn't read that. Path to wipe. 100% launch. They admitted it too. I think Friday was their last shot at going solo. Yeah. Didn't work out, but that's fine. Now we have some light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, man. I like this light. I'm super fucking excited for it. Let's see. What was the... Where is it? Where did they say that? Godblade, the way to go, dude. So many cool fucking classes. I've yet to check on all of them. Major update announcement. Can I not like just search? What did they say? Failures run apart. Launch was not successful. Is that it? Ascension for all the claims of pay-to-win act. I've got a solid 8 year of experience under their belt. Yeah, yeah, they've been doing this for a long time. Cultists starting out, yeah, a lot of launch experience. Yeah, they've launched a lot of servers. Okay, I'm gonna do one last poll. One last poll before, because I'm gonna do a short stream today, but I'm gonna do one last poll, and that's gonna be, when will Epoch launch? All right. Before weekend. This weekend. Next week. Next weekend. Let's see. 1 year. Jesus fuck. 1 year, man. Launch 26th of 7th. Yeah, in a couple of yeah, it's a couple of days, bro. In a couple of days, we get it. I think next week. We got what, 30 next week, this weekend. Next weekend. Okay. Keep in mind, next weekend is not this weekend. That's, you know, in a few days. I learned about this not so long ago. Because in Icelandic, we say næsta helgi, which is next. Let's not cope. It might take a few weeks. It might, Morgan. But Morgan, so you're saying you wouldn't choose any of these options? 38 before the weekend, dude. We have some people guessing before the weekend. That's crazy. I think they're gonna be stress tests this coming weekend. Yeah. Ascension team is way bigger and experienced. Yeah. I think they're gonna smash it, man. Ascension only got the name, so they get players. So Ascension team will have it smashed out in days, so that's going to be next week. Yeah, I think it's next week. Epoch, is there a phrase for epoch hype in Icelandic? Huh. Not really. Epoch hype. Let's see. Epoch hype. Let me just translate that. I can't really think of it. No. There's no translation to it. Epoch ruined with the donation they got? Oh, ruined or ran with the donation they got? Oh, you mean, yeah, they ran with it. Aventura. Yeah. I kind of get the people that, donated and then this happened. I think stress tests this weekend and full release mid next week. Yeah, I think so too. Closed beta for 16. Jesus fuck. Closed beta for 16 euros. Nah. I do hope it comes soon. I just want to play Epoch and have fun. Same. Which language mostly close to Icelandic? Probably Norwegian. No, Faroe Islands. Faroe Islands. We can understand each other a bit. You donated and you're still there. You're still here hyped. It's good, man. Shit happens. Yeah. That's the right mindset, man. Tímabils epla. Yeah. No. That's definitely not the phrase. I think we'll try their best to launch before TWOW. Yeah, I think so too. But I guess it depends on the stress test. There's a new HT patch for the game. Oh, that's cool. That's what Google gave me. Jesus. No word for hype in Icelandic. Well, at least you folk have... Yeah. Dude, I don't think there's any... Let's see. What is hype in Icelandic? Yeah, but we would never say this. Huh. We just say, ég get ekki beðið. And that's like, I can't wait. Yeah, we just... that's what we would say. Yeah, hype is probably just a made-up word, man. 2 weeks vacation starting Wednesday? Dude, I don't know. I'm starting mine Friday. We're cooking, bro. How do you spell that? Ég get ekki beðið. Fagna. Fagna is like celebrate. Tímabil is like time like a time length, kind of. I said ASAP, so this weekend or next, yeah. Epoch Kempegut. Icelandic, so fucking cool. Language just sounds solid. It sounds very... Dude, now, what do you guys think? There's an Icelandic accent that... So, I will try to speak the Icelandic accent. This is how Icelanders speak. We use the R a lot. Do you like this accent or not? Sounds kind of... sounds like from Vikings. If you look at what they say in Vikings, we speak that language literally. We understand what they say in Vikings. Very metal. Yeah. Senko, thanks for the Twitch follow, brother. Appreciate you. Craigasm. CPU, thanks for the Twitch follow, brother. Appreciate you. This accent adding to the mustache. Dude, my girlfriend fucking hates this. When I do this, she's like, she gets the ick. Oh no, Icelandic people have Viking accents. Who would have thought? Wait. When you say recent, how long ago are you saying? Wait, what? How much gold is the key to Bronze Spirit server? I'm not sure. There's a lot of invites. You can check on their Discord. I think they're throwing them out there like candy. Like, I bet New Zealand wins a longest town name. Dude, we have... So we have this word, but I think you can make it longer, but this is like the simple one. Vinnumanna verkamannaskúr. It is kind of... You would basically never use it, though. Like 40 years. Wait, what? Recent. How long ago are you saying? Wait, what did you say, Vendicta? Recent on what? Let's see. Oh, am I frozen? Hello? No, I'm here. Hyping a recent word. Ah, yeah. Yeah, alright boys. It's my girlfriend's gonna go to bed early, so I'm gonna end the stream now. I might come live tomorrow, otherwise I'm gonna work on a new video. Anyway, follow my Discord if you haven't. Join the Discord community. You know, we're chatting there about the Epoch stuff, what's happening. Would love to have you. Follow my Twitch and subscribe to my YouTube if you haven't. And I'll see you guys potentially tomorrow, otherwise Friday. See ya.